In this lesson, we're going to look at a particular type of function, commonly called a Boolean function or a predicate function. These types of functions are used as helper functions and return a true or false value, a Boolean value, and are usually used to categorize data, like is the data a number, is the data a character, is the data even? Those kinds of questions are answered by predicate functions. So what you see before you is a program from earlier in this chapter where we created a numVals function. And in the numVals function, we have this if statement to test to see if a particular character is a val. Well, this test makes a perfect predicate function because it's simply going to look at the letter, and if it's A, E, I, O, or U, it will return true because yes, the letter is a vowel, or to return false because no, the letter is not a vowel. So let's write that function. We'll call it isVal. The parameter will be a single letter. And then we can copy this code. We'll have to make a change to it since we have a different variable to test, but we can still use it. Let's line it up first. And then where we see string I, we'll replace that with letter. I'll do this manually so you can watch along with me. One more to go. So right here, if the letter is a vowel, then we want to return the value true. Otherwise, else, we want to return the value false. That makes our predicate function isVal. It looks at a letter, and if it's A, E, I, O, or U, then it is a vowel, and it returns the value true. Otherwise, it returns the value false. So now we can go to numVals, take out this test, and replace it with the isVal function. And look how cleaner numVals is now. So what we've accomplished by adding the predicate function is we've now made numVals easier to read. And that's one of the advantages of using functions in the first place. So let's test this code with a couple of simple examples. Let's clear the screen here. I named my program predicate.py, so we'll run that. Let's try a simple string, and it says there are 2 vowels. Let's try a longer string, and there we have 3. So again, a predicate function simply examines a piece of data and returns a true or false value based on what it finds in the comparison. So that wraps up this lesson on predicates. And later on in the chapter, in the exercises, we'll have another look at writing predicate functions.